All right.
All right, so they can hear you now. It should be good. James, can you give me a little check?
Check.
All right, and Luna. God, I keep calling her Luna because it's Luulu. I've been talking to Luna a lot this week. Luulu.
Yes, sorry.
Okay, we're on the right microphone, so we're good on that. And Kami sounds fucking fantastic.
God damn it, he got in anyway.
Yeah, I know. But what I need to know,
Specify.
or what I need, is that good old Hoya.
What apartment?
Oh yeah.
28.
Your clipping might be.
I'm clipping?
Your camera is. Not your voice,
Yeah.
though.
That's weird. I was saying that earlier that I was having some issues. Okay, let's bring it to stream.
Yeah, look. As soon as you said something about it, like 4 minutes later, that's when
Oh
it
my
started.
gosh. What's up, everybody? Welcome to SKWADcast EP7, the one about dissension. I am your host, Ninja Twan. I'm here with my three lovely co-hosts. We have to my, I guess, stage right, but on left in my Discord, we have Kami, aka Kami Senpai, aka Corey. What's good, man?
Chilling today. We chilling today. That's what we doing. How are you today, man?
I'm doing all right. We'll talk about it in a little bit. To my, and it's kind of awkward to say, to my bottom, the one, the only, the fat man, Reverie, aka James. How are you doing today, sir?
Pretty decent, pretty decent.
Yeah, you finished that cheesecake yet? You son of a bitch.
Oh yeah. I
I
destroyed
still
that
didn't go
thing.
get in.
It didn't even last the weekend, guys. So
Oh
I
my
mean,
god.
You ate the whole thing by yourself. That makes me so sad because I would have loved
made
to
me
have
so
had some
happy.
cheesesteak.
I would have
So
also
good.
loved the slice.
Could you have at least mailed me some? Like, that would have been fantastic.
it wouldn't have made it through the mail.
You can go ahead and take a seat right next to one of us, Luulu, and chill out. So
I don't know
then
how I feel about these hoodies.
about the bunny heels,
No, the hoodies.
the hoodies. Oh no! This is a squad fit. I'll get you one. It's really expensive, but I'll get you one because
Alright.
you're part of the squad. So, I hate him so much. Anyway. To my stage right bottom, weird. We have Luulu Soul, and if you guys don't know, she's on twitch.tv/Luulu Soul. That includes. What, are you on Twitter? I think you're on Twitter, right?
Yeah, I am everywhere on social media with the LWLU Soul.
Okay, so
2 U's, not a double.
yep, LUULUSOUL. How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah, cool. Glad to hear it. So, we have a couple topics today. One of them is going to be kind of long because we're going to have a conversation. But before we get into that, and I hope you guys have your questions ready today too.
About it earlier.
Good. I'm glad.
Prepared.
Okay.
I got water though.
Oh, you got water? Oh yeah, yep. I got my
At least
water.
you got water. That's what matters.
Got my water. Hey, if you're in the chat and you're watching, make sure to grab some water. We got to stay hydrated, get some snacks, hang out, relax. We're gonna chill out.
Oh no, I know.
Talk about it.
I know exactly what my question's gonna be. Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
Good. I'm glad you're able to figure that out. Nice. So we're gonna start with what we've been playing, and I'm gonna start because I'm actually pretty psyched about this, and Luulu may be extremely happy about it too. Right. So I played my first ranked matches in Pokemon Unite. Yeah, I actually live streamed it. I only took like an hour. It was like a random Saturday. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna play a little bit. Dim Sum, our other compadre, was chomping at the bit, as they say, to get some games in with me. And let me tell you something. We went 5-1. Okay. Absolute massacres. The only game that I lost was when I picked Charizard because somebody already picked my character, right? Matt, like I don't even know how to explain it. It's real dumb. Like if you take any kind of skill, I feel like from any MOBA, and then bring it into a somewhat casual game like that, and they have a rank system, it's going to be really hard for anybody that's playing that game casual to just like go into ranked and try to play. Like no offense to Damien, like I don't think Damien's like the best competitive player like when it comes to a lot of stuff, but like legit he's like I'm going top. I was like okay, I'm going bottom, and for 1 hour we literally shit on people. It was ridiculous. Like I was like, "Oh crap! Okay, this is a game I'm gonna queue up with Damien because I know that he and I can do work."
With the shits on that one.
Yeah. I was like, "Oh my god!" Like he was always talking about League and how he doesn't feel like he's like that great, but he has fun playing. And I'm like, "Cool," but like having a even casual mentality in League translating into a game like this is like levels above the player base, right? So I did play 5 games. We lost one. The one we lost was like lack of teamwork. I had a bot laner with me that was diving too much and wasn't very helpful. And then, you know, obviously, I don't know if anybody knows, but in that game, if somebody leaves, they give you a bot, like a computer bot, AI to take a place. And what happens is that bot will follow one person around the entire time. And they will assist, but they don't understand, obviously, because it's a bot, when not to go in and when to stay out. So, like, it was essentially a feed fest in my lane. It was terrible. Any thoughts on that, Luulu? You want to come get some? Like, what's up?
It's already pink. Do I have to dye it? Yes.
Who gave that to you?
Who did give it to me? Was it Kami or was it?
Oh, it was Adelante. Gave you his pink
Oh.
hoodie. Okay, so I'm gonna have to give you blue dye, and yes, you have to change
He
it.
did. He did
Yeah,
give me blue
yeah.
dye.
It could be sunset orange if you want instead.
No.
She's like, you know, the squad colors are cool, just not cool for me.
All right, I'll
No,
let you keep
I
the.
like, it's a cool blue. Why
I'll
is
let
it
you keep.
mine?
I'll let you keep the pink because James is always trying to
Oh, it was
break the mold over here.
Now she needs to get
Oh,
a
senpai? Oh,
Yeah.
It's not
Senpai.
working.
Hey, I have to say, man, Senpai is a content god, bro. I gotta give a
Yeah.
shout out in the channel to Respectfully Richie. Last week, this man came in the squad channel and donated 5 gifted subs. You know, subbed himself, and he's been literally a member of the family, man. Pretty much, like I wouldn't call him
Yeah, man.
anything less. You know,
Yep.
so appreciate you, man. We want to make
know
sure
why?
that you get the
You know
shout out.
You know why?
Holy
Because he
fuck,
started.
Spooky did what he said he was going to do.
Yeah.
Well, all right, Spooky, you get it too. But you know,
God damn it.
because he part of Senpai gang. But you know, Spooky, I guess you can be honorary member.
It won't die.
Trying to
and I don't know
support
why.
when and how
Oh.
I can. Holy fuck,
Probably because you're
guys.
sitting down. It doesn't let you do that a lot.
Guys. What you don't understand is
Wait,
what Spooky
Does
just
that
fucking came
mean-
and rolled. He finally
Does that
rolled up.
mean-
Yeah, we can unlock the next fucking emote that we get to pick the new emote that we're gonna
What is
unlock
that?
for tier 1s.
No. No.
Sad
You already
Kami?
know. Yeah, you
You
already
want
know.
to be sad Kami? All right. I'll let
Sad.
you pick that one.
Okay, but so Pokemon Unite, right?
Yeah.
It's a trap.
It is.
Okay, wait. You say that you were playing with Damien. What level is he?
He's higher level than I am because I'm just starting. I know that he's higher ranked as well. So I was playing not with people from beginner because that's where, you know, they start you off at. So whether it's a trap or not, like I'm talking like I was dumpster firing people. Like I was literally dunking on people. Like
Oh,
I
yeah.
was 3v1ing teams. Like it was ridiculous.
See, and I don't know if it's going to be the same experience with you, Ninja Twan, that it has been with me and a few other people that I know, because I know your level of gameplay, and I know the type of teamwork you are accustomed to with League of Legends, and I know a little bit about your history. So you might not have this same experience, but from what I have noticed, the early ranked battles are cakewalk. It's even better. Honestly, it's even better if you're playing with someone who is a higher rank than you are, because that means you are playing with other people who kind of like know how the flow of the game works. Whereas when you're in the lower rank stuff, you're more likely to get teammates that'll be like, "No, I want to go over here. I want to go do this other thing," and it's like that's not how you go play catch. So yeah, that's. But then you get to the point where you are 2 to 3 ranks under the like top rank, the Master Ball rank. And then mystically the difficulty cap rises.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like because people start using controllers.
that could be very well because I went from feeling almost, and sometimes
Nah.
I still have matches where I'll feel like a god. But I noticed, and it happened to me, it happened to a few other people who would start out and they were just like, okay, it didn't happen to me. I'm completely lying. I was excited for 5 kills. But I had friends who'd be like, yeah, I had like 30 kills and I'm doing this. That. I'm like, guys, I didn't die.
That's right.
That's
That's
what
what
matters.
matters.
That's what matters.
I fed no one the whole time.
I'm used to looking at my kill count, like being in the, 3 times my death count, death kill, like this. Pokemon Unite's more like
I told you,
but
I sent you that picture, and I was like, "Did I do good?"
you did really well. I'm
was
excited to play with
ridiculous.
you. I haven't picked up the game in a while though.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to do it. I downloaded it on my Switch so that I could have controller support for it. So, no, to be fair, I was literally playing on my iPad in Kami's car on the way to DC with shitty
is
signal, and I was still dunking on people. It was dumb.
It
like that's
was
how fun that was.
hilarious.
Yeah, because like,
For like
I don't know,
literally 2 hours. It's just get shit on.
because like when I'm streaming, like I always think in the back of my head like commentary. But like now, because I've been doing it for so long, I was in the car with Kami, and it's like commentary. So he's dying because like I'm like, oh, you're trying to get away from me? No, get shit on, nerd. Just going
it
in.
was one way to stay awake.
It was awesome. All right. I know James hasn't played, nor does he have the desire, which is fine. Neither does Kami. So we'll move on to the next person. We'll go to James. James, I already know what you're playing, but tell the chat what you've been up to, and what is your Endwalker starting goal?
Well, let's start with what I've been playing. Back for Blood.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
absolutely in love with that game. I've not passed where we've gone so far in the stream, but I keep jumping in and playing with randoms.
Do it again.
And it's so fun to get to those levels where the snitches come out.
Oh my god, I hate that shit.
I've racked up so many extra kills. It's not even funny. I've got new unlocks that, oh my god, I feel like a god.
So what you're saying is you're padding your numbers. Okay.
For those games, yeah. Well, see, the kills only count towards your specific playthrough for that. Okay. So like our game through,
it don't count.
Only ours.
Yep.
So when I'm playing with these other people, it only accounts with them in their game. I've updated the difficulty as well. That was
a mistake.
That was no. It was amazing. It actually like I screamed a couple times. Just the big dudes, the tall boys, coming at you in there. They don't fall hard. Someone's getting grabbed.
Oh, I mean, we know,
100%.
Like, even in recruit, someone's getting grabbed, like you upstairs by yourself. Like, I'm gonna check the.
Yeah.
I hope somebody was at least running Evangelo with the free grab escape.
It's so good. Well, no, I learned that if you carry the tasers,
you can help get yourself out. Yeah.
Well, no, you just shock them, and anything that grabs you, let's go.
Yeah.
So
that works just as well.
It's like, am I going to carry the taser, or am I going to carry a toolkit, a defibrillator? What am I going to carry? So the last game that I played, they were right near the end of Act 1, and there was 3 other dudes, 2 on PlayStation, 1 on Xbox, and we were on the medium difficulty, I guess, between the 3, whatever. They were like, okay, I'm taking the defib, you're taking the lockpicks, you're taking the shock thing, and you're always going to be in the front. Yeah, you're going to be in the front as the taser boy. and they were running with the shotgun. I was like, but I'm the shotgun guy because I got this card that's amazing.
Yeah.
It basically gives myself, for every pellet that hits, extra hit points. So it's like, come on, I can't die.
Nice.
So,
Right.
um,
I'm literally the tank
yeah,
right now.
it was pretty good up until we got to the point where we were running up that hill that we got stuck on,
Yeah.
or the mine. Yeah, and yeah, we got there and it started, and it was just no, it was
All
not.
right.
So
Cool.
They knew what they were
So
doing. They knew what they were doing with that level, dog.
yeah, yeah.
so my other question: what is the
Mm.
first thing you plan to do outside of leveling in Endwalker?
I'm not sure right now.
Mm-hmm.
I
Not gonna
don't know
level
what
the
extra
crafters.
contents.
Not
I
gonna.
will be. Well, that's leveling.
Well, I
So
mean,
I
like
mean,
main
I am
characters.
going to
Sorry.
be. I am going to be focused purely on tank this go around. I might level my white mage. I don't know. I kind of want to see how Astrologian's going to go with this because right now it's too much for my brain. To do efficiently anyway. Crafters definitely. I'm going to be recap my weaver and armor smith, and then I'm going to have to go for that blacksmith, and then
Yeah.
probably do the others.
All right.
But I think that's not going to be like a priority. I really want it to be a priority, but that means coming up with my own macros for crafting at level 90.
And you can use the
And I
old
don't want
ones
to do
and
that.
then just pump your other abilities in. All right. Lulu, what have you been playing? What do you want to do in Endwalker?
I've actually been playing the Tall Tale Games Walking Dead series.
I
Ooh.
saw you've been playing that. How do you
Mm-hmm.
feel about it so far?
I love it.
Do you like it because it's
Definitely
not scary?
It's not scary. It's not scary. It reminds me a lot of my favorite podcast, which is We're Alive, which is another zombie podcast. And it's just fun. I try to get through at least a chapter per stream, and then afterwards I'll play some marbles to kind of chill my nerves because there are also like some jump scares and stuff for me.
Yep.
I keep wanting to go and hug my kid.
Yeah. How far in are you? Are you on the first game, second game, or?
I'm on the first game. I'm still on season 1, and I just finished chapter 2, which is
Ooh. Oof.
had to make some
Got
decisions.
You got a roller
Yeah.
coaster still ahead of you.
So
So I hear.
I think that the Telltale games did The Walking Dead so well that it made me revisit the comic books, which I loved. You just need to, make
If
the
you
decisions
feel
the
like
way you
that
think you
now,
should do it. Yeah, like I think it's really good. It's just it's a little gut wrenching. So just be prepared for that.
I've made some choices I'm not proud of.
Oh man. So what's your Endwalker beginning goal? What do you want to do in Endwalker? That's not necessarily leveling your main, because we're all gonna do that.
Well, I hear the farming is
I,
ramping up.
that's
Yeah.
what I was going to talk about. Yep.
Harvest Moon and Final Fantasy, yes, please.
Yeah, it's gonna be kind of crazy.
Really excited.
Also, no more belts, so that's gonna be
Yes.
crazy too.
Oh, and 50 slots for your weapons in your
Oh,
armory.
Well, yeah,
so
because they're
they're
gonna be
about to
changing
drop
it.
like crazy. Okay.
No, it's not
Yeah.
drop like crazy. There because the belt slot's going away. So all the inventory space is supposedly, and how they explained, and the glamour chest and stuff is based off of server data holding. So like the reason why we're capped to as many bags as we're capped to is because of server allotment. At least that's from what I understand. So that includes inventory space, glamour,
The
and that also
saddlebags and all that.
includes your armory chest. So removing the belt slot allows them to give you more slots per other sections. Yeah, so we'll see how that
was
goes.
one of the things I was wondering how they were going to handle it, since that is a whole inventory slot we won't need anymore.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right.
Makes sense.
Kami, what are you playing? And we are,
you know,
yeah.
Final Fantasy, Back for Blood. That's the main two that I'm on right now. Because I don't play anything else. um, what am I interested in? Bunny Boys.
Yep,
Like,
100%.
I already got my drip as my Dragon Boy, but I feel like the Bunny Boy drip is gonna be slightly different, and the fuckboy levels are gonna, escalate exponentially.
I'm already really, really upset. You want to know why? Because while we're bunny boys, I got to retire the carbuncle ears because it's like they have two
double ears is
ears
gonna
and two
be-
ears. It's not.
Yeah,
It's not good. It's kind of
I
upsetting.
mean, you have the thing with the two horns and the two horns.
Nah, but you get two different types of horns. So I have two forward horns and two backwards horns. Whereas
he'll have two back.
you
Well,
can have-
it
you can
depends
have
on
two
which
different
ears.
types of ears.
no, the ears
so
go
like,
up and then they
they're
come
either
out
up
to the
or they're
side.
out. No,
Yeah,
so
and
you have the ones Lulu
down.
have. Yeah, the ones Lulu have are straight up. The ones that fold out, they have
Right.
like 3 different types of ears.
But when you wear the
might be able to be okay.
So Luna put on the Carby ears and showed me what it looks like. Not a fan, because they're not even like the same way. They're like on my head, they're like up and back. This one is kind of like out, and I'm like, yeah, that's not
They
not
just
kosher.
span them out. All right.
Yeah, Bun Boy Squad will be in
100%.
full effect at least until the end of the main story, and then I'll make a choice whether I'm going to stay or not.
We already know you're gonna stay, bro.
Who knows, man?
You're gonna have to buy more Pokeballs, bro. Come on.
I already told you. I already told you, right?
Oh my god, Griff.
Is that a frog griff? Lalafell.
Dude, frog riff.
I'm upset. I'm upset. Okay, I'm just gonna continue.
Oh,
I got
God.
you. As a side note, right?
Everyone went Lalafell. Oh my god.
Thanks for the bits, D. And thanks for the follow, Super Fox.
Saber Fox, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. Welcome to the squad as well. Hope you guys are enjoying the show. And if you are, please make sure, as the others did, smash that follow button, hit that subscribe button. If you're feeling frosty and you want to join the squad, go ahead and hit that merch link. Get a t-shirt, get a hoodie.
Ooh,
I still have a limited edition hoodie. We got beanies on there. We got the dad hat. We got stickers, coasters. Take a look. I
gotta buy my sticker for my new bottle. You're right.
Yeah, you see what I mean? You see what I mean?
It's
Gotta
literally
run.
in the cart. I gotta pay for it.
Okay. So here's my topic. All right. It's gonna be a hard topic because we've been dealing with a little bit of this recently, and it kind of stresses me out. Well, I need to talk about it a little bit. I'm not gonna give any names. We're not gonna talk specifics. But my question is, and I'll start with Luulu because she's not part of our typical group, right?
Yeah.
How do you handle dissension in a group? Specifically, say there's some drama going on between two people and you're friends with both people in a game, right? How do you handle situations like that? Are you keen to remove them immediately and not talk to them just because it's drama, which I should probably do? But the problem is that I don't have the heart for that. I get stressed when people don't like me. It's just a product of how I grew up. What do you guys do when there's like a problem in your friend group and it bleeds into other stuff? I'm curious.
Honestly, that's actually a topic that hits a little close to home because in almost recent succession, we had two pretty big situations of individuals falling out. Unfortunately, fortunately, unfortunately, however you want to look at it, in both situations, the issue ended up kind of resolving itself because of the actions of one of the individuals. I'm not going to name names or do specifics or anything like that. But in both situations, we had two group members who had a falling out. The one case it was 3 technically, and the majority of us remain neutral in the sense of this is your shit. This is for you to deal with. Um, I've never been a big advocate of the whole, oh no, Johnny and Sarah are fighting. We can't invite Johnny to things anymore. We can't invite Sarah to things anymore. No, you're both going to get the invitation. You are both welcome to come. If neither of you show up, or if only one of you shows up, that's fine. I'm not picking sides because you guys are having a tussle.
I like
However, what ended up happening in both situations is one party kind of ended up alienating themselves with the whole group. In one
Usually how it happens.
situation, was a breakup that could have been neutral. And one party just kept doing things that seemed and felt really spiteful, and unnecessary, and stopped talking to people and started just distancing themselves, and we just let them go. If they ever choose to come back, that's just something that'll happen.
Yeah.
But on the other situation, the party who felt offended went around to everyone else in the group and was like messaging them, was like, hey, have you heard from so and so, because I kind of feel like I'm being ignored, I'm kind of feel like I'm being left out. And every single time, like, it's gotten to the point that the only time this person will contact any of the other group of friends is to ask about
the
the
person they got
opposite
in.
party.
Yeah.
And so, just nature of the beast, people are less and less willing or interested in responding to that individual, because
That's it.
if the only reason you're going to talk to me is to complain about your drama with somebody else, then
Yeah. Nip
it's
that
the
shit in the
same
bud.
thing with the invitations. I'm not interested.
Yeah, I feel that. Kami is our HR guy, right? Right. He's our HR guy. He's usually in the Discord when I'm bitching or complaining about a situation or talking about something. I think the thing is that, first off, I'll go ahead and say it right now, is that in our group of friends, I am what we would call hard to deal with. And in a way that I mean by hard to deal with is I am unapologetically myself. And by that, I mean, like, if somebody asks me a question, I'm going to tell them the truth. If there's something going on and I don't like it, I'm going to talk about it. And to be fair, I don't care if you're in the chat room or not with me, I'm going to talk about it, right? So, like, if I have a problem with you and there's something going on, I'm going to talk about the situation while you are in the room with me. If you're not in the room with me, I'll still talk about it. Like, I'll talk about it out loud, because if somebody goes and says, oh, hey, Ninja said this about you or whatever, cool, you want to talk about it, come talk to me. I'll tell you the same exact story. Like, I'm not one to hold back punches when it comes to trying to make sure everybody is doing well as a group. And if that means that I pissed you off enough that you have to leave or whatever, like, I feel shitty about it, because, like, I don't want you to leave. But then at the same time, I'm like, hey, when you came here, I told you, like, this is how we are. This is how we act. These are the kind of people we are. These are the rules. And if you get it, you get it. If you don't, and then you get mad at me for it, I kind of have no sympathy. But at the same time, I'm like, fuck, what did I do wrong? Did I do, what did I, and I dwell on it. It sucks. I like to get James's take, though. Like, if something happens in the group, let's just say our Discord, for example, and somebody randomly just pops up and leaves, and you say, hey, like, why'd you leave? Like, how do you think handling that situation is? I typically say, if there's a problem with somebody in the Discord or even in our group in Final Fantasy or any game we play, I'm like, just message me. Like, I don't mind having a conversation with somebody. Like, I feel like I am capable enough to mediate, even though maybe I don't always say the right thing. So what do you think the answer is, or the best path traveled, I guess, James, to handle a situation like that?
I mean, the general answer is always just get the two parties together and have them hash it out. They're either A, going to resolve things, or B, one or both will just leave.
Okay.
I mean, ultimately, it comes down to the situation. What transpired to know exactly how to, I guess, approach the situation to get them together in the same. I mean, can't really force them to do it, but I mean, that's the best way to do it. You can't like I'm a bridge burner. So like if someone pisses me off, which takes a phenomenal amount to piss me off, that's it. You're done. I'm going to make sure no one talks to you that I know of as best as I can. I will burn that bridge. You will not see my face ever again. Or that person will not hang out with the group. Especially if they're, crossing the line, you know, going after someone in the group itself. They're gone. They're
Mhm.
just done. If it's just drama, minor stuff that, oh, someone said something and I'm, butthurt about it, figure out what the situation is. Why did they say it? Put them in the room and go from there.
I kind of like that. I think the reason why I'm not a bridge burner is because I like to try to fix things,
I don't like it. I like fixing
Yeah.
things too. Don't get me wrong.
But there's a
If I can
point.
fix it, but yeah. There's a certain line that if you cross, nah,
Oh, yeah.
that like I don't talk to my little sister anymore.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
we won't
She's
talk about that.
stupid.
We
Yeah.
won't talk about that.
So I mean,
The thing is that like I agree with like getting the parties to talk to each other. I think gamers have an issue. And I say the word gamers, I don't mean that in like gamers is a derogatory term. I mean people that we game with or people that we see in game or interact with in game. A lot of people obviously raise differently, right? Like
Yep.
if James and I argue, which we do literally at least once a day, whether it's for comedy, and it is, some people don't understand our brand of funny, and I get that. Like I talk shit about everybody. Nobody like if you're in the chat right now, okay, and you're listening to this right now, if I'm talking shit, right, and it sounds like I'm talking a lot of shit and I'm talking about you, that means I genuinely probably care about you, okay? Because that is just how I process things, okay? If I'm talking shit about James, like him taking my ears idea and stuff like that, he already knows. Like I may be talking shit, I may be bad, but like I'm not really mad. Like it's just my brand of conversation and comedy. Like it's just something that people have to kind of, get in their minds and understand. Like I'm an older person. I was born in the 80s and we have way thick skin. So there's nothing you're going to tell me that I won't have a comeback for or that I won't talk about. So I think people don't respond well because a lot of people that join us are younger. They don't get the humor. They're not used to being roasted. They're used to being the roasty. And my group is really good at roasting people. So it can be, taken as an issue.
Reverse that. They're not used to being the roasty.
Right, exactly. All right, Kami, being HR, what do you think?
All right, so partially it's mainly what Rev is saying, right? What you want to happen is you try to get the two parties together or however many parties together. But for me, how I usually handle it is get the individual stories first, right? If you know there are multiple people involved, you get all the viewpoints, you kind of formulate, what you think is going on, then you get the parties together. You let them hash it out. You see if there's ways, some concessions that you can make, and then you go from there. If the feelings are too hard, it's not. If it's not going to work out, then try to keep it as amicable as possible. And unfortunately, it is what it is. Not everybody can take everybody, like we've been saying. And at some point, if that changes, you make it welcome, make them feel welcome if they decide to come back. And if not, best wishes for the future for you, my G. I still got love for you either way, and we'll just go our separate ways for now. I mean, sometimes that's just how it has to be. But yeah, try to keep it as amicable as possible, and get all the viewpoints, and try to. It may not make sense to you, but try to make sense of it the best way you can. because you're not going to know exactly how somebody else is going to be feeling, but try to make as best sense of it as you can.
Yeah. People don't understand why I keep Rev and Kami around. And if you don't understand, it's because having different viewpoints and different voices about from like it's similar but different, right? Like we're all pretty similar in a lot of ways, but like in other ways we differ to like weird extremes. So I know if I think a situation's fucked up and James thinks the situation's fucked up and then Kami thinks the situation's fucked up, then it's a problem. Like then it's a real problem because we all see things completely different. And like I feel like I'm pretty passive when it comes to stuff. Kami's way more passive than I am, and Rev is way more aggressive about it than I am. So
passive king right here.
So I just wanted to kind of like hash that out a little bit, get a little bit of insight to kind of formulate over, a few individuals that I've been having some issues with. So, maybe we'll see some changes and we'll see how things go. But oh man, I should drink another Monster. Although it's pretty fucking late. So, all right, we'll go ahead and move away from this topic. I just wanted some opinions on that to see what you guys think. Next, I'm going to move into a topic that's becoming slowly my favorite little segment here is James. Other than cheesecake, what are you eating this week?
Oh my God.
I mean, it's
I'm talking about
kind of
cheesecake.
super bland since I've changed my dietary things. I'm still doing salads.
Okay.
So,
What kind of salads? What kind of salads?
I've been getting those like pre-made salads from Walmart. So like I've got the Southwest. Comes with like little tortilla chips.
Yeah. I've had that before with like the spicy ranch stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good. I love it. What is it? The Caesar salad, of course. And what is it? Cobb
salad.
Chef salad? Cobb or whatever. Yeah. With the hard boiled egg on it. Yeah.
So let me ask you one more question then. To turn up the heat a little bit. You're going to the movies tonight. You're going to go see the new Eternals flick with our homegirl Angelina Jolie in it, right? We haven't seen her on screen in a while, but those lips don't lie. We already know, right? What is your go-to movie snack?
My go-to movie snack.
Yeah, dude, we need to know. I'm going to tell you mine real quick.
Because my large popcorn.
Well, AMC, dude, macaroni and cheese balls. They're like mozzarella sticks, but it's macaroni and cheese with red sauce. So,
well, see, when we used to go to the Kempsville
Cinema Cafe
theater, the Cinema Cafe, I used to always get the chicken fingers, the chicken tenders.
Dude, man, the Kevin Bacon burger. Kevin Bacon burger.
Yes, Kevin Bacon burger. Oh yes.
Corey, what's your go-to movie snack or food
me,
that you didn't smuggle in a purse?
All right. First of all, I don't do that no more. Okay, that was when I was younger. All right, I hated myself. But no,
man.
Yeah. Now it's just popcorn. That's usually all we get. Maybe a large popcorn, something to drink. Other than that, I gotta have some gummies of some kind, but usually just popcorn.
Have you seen that AMC has the cheese caramel popcorn split?
Yes, the last time we went, we went to see, Old, I think.
Yeah, you came with us, right?
Yeah. Oh, was it?
Yeah.
No, we went to go see something else the last time we were at AMC.
I thought it was Old. It was Old. Yeah.
Yeah. I saw it then, and I was real close. But Ash likes butter, so we just.
No. You get her own popcorn. I will get us the caramel cheese popcorn, but we'll share a bucket. Let's go.
If we're doing that, okay? Because
what they do though is they split it down the middle with a divider, so that they don't have to touch. But I like mixing it. It's so good.
I was about to say because Smart Food has a bag of it, and I was like,
yes, yeah.
Well, you said it's just the butter popcorn in the caramel.
No. It's cheese or cheddar popcorn.
Cheddar. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotta get the
sit together. Yeah. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Gotta get the blue raspberry and cherry mixed icy with it. You already know the move. You already know the moves.
Yeah, but you
Lulu,
thinking?
what is when you take the little one out? What does the little one get for their snack for movies if you go?
Well, see, she's only really been old enough to be able to sit through a movie and enjoy a movie since COVID. So
Oh man,
she hasn't been inside of a movie theater probably in her living memory.
rough.
Not
Yeah.
to depress everyone, but
Yeah. Thanks.
Okay, sorry.
You made Static cry. You know, you should feel bad about that.
Static is okay, bro.
Okay, so if you go to the movies, what's your favorite movie treat?
I like to get popcorn, no butter, with jalapeno jalapeno flavor dusting. Cheesy jalapeno is what they normally have. And then I will get either chocolate covered raisins or cookie dough candies.
Yep.
You know, I'm not a raisin person, but the chocolate covered raisins do slap.
They do.
They do slap. Can I ask you a question, Lulu? Since you said jalapeno cheddar sprinkle, or you know the stuff, do you get the jalapeno cheddar dipping sauce from Frito Lay's for your chips?
No, I've actually never tried that.
It's a can of jalapeno cheddar dip.
Right.
Highly recommend, especially with like some Tostitos. You need to get on that. Yeah, you need to get on that. Write it down. You have to. Yeah. Take some notes. This thing is amazing. Right. I'm not a spicy person, but I will eat the shit out of that.
Static said chocolate covered peanuts. Yep.
Oh yeah. Are those called goobers?
Yeah, goobers are one of them. Yeah. Side note. Static. When you taking us to this movie, bro?
No. Hold on. No. We're going to Oishi Burger, bro. I already asked him if he's trying to go.
You're right.
So we'll scoop Deuce. We'll scoop Deuce. We'll scoop Dim Sum. We'll scoop Static, and we'll all meet up for Oishi Burger.
Big flex. All right,
yeah. So that's the next squad meetup. If anybody's in the Hampton Roads area of Virginia, let me know. You can come. We can do a squad meet. You guys can meet the boys. We can hang out and have some food.
Aside from me.
Yeah, because James,
because you suck, James.
Yeah. You've had so many chances. I'm done sympathizing. All right, so this brings us to our next small segment, and obviously she's probably still not ready for this, but it's going to be Lulu's crafting corner. Lulu, what have you been working on? You can show them the project if you want to too.
I have no easy way of sharing the project outside of maybe sending you guys to my Instagram. But
cool.
As of yesterday, I have secured my first ever artist alley table.
Oh yeah, you did mention that. Yeah, congratulations. Go ahead and tell us what that means and what you're going to be doing.
So what it means is that Inktober as a project is pretty much non-existent. I'm going to still try it, but it's going to take a back burner to some of the other things I'm going to be doing. A lot of my streams and a lot of my stuff is going to be focused on the merchandise that I'm going to be making for this artist alley. Actually, I would love your guys' opinion on this, anyone's opinion, because it's going to be a Comic Con, which I have never been to. I've only ever been to an anime con.
Ooh.
So the merch that I would want to prepare is a little bit different. There is no requirements on like fan art, which means I can go ham. I'm already planning on making little buttons or
hard
having
as a motherfucker for anybody who doesn't know. Sorry.
What?
I said hard as a motherfucker if nobody knew what that meant.
I'm gonna be buttons, and each button is gonna have a symbol of a job class from Final Fantasy 14.
Oh yeah,
I like that.
Like
you might have to send us one.
I will.
You might have to send us one. You might have to do that. I'm sorry.
Hold on. I think I could probably swing that. But I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to be stickers, bookmarks.
Some real estate. I see some real estate right here.
Are those stickers or are those pins?
They're fake pins.
I do pins. Yeah, I do pins on my bags. Yeah. Buttons work.
Fig like the Marvel one.
Big pins.
FIG.
I'm thinking of doing two enamel pins, but mostly stickers, magnets, buttons, small art prints, bookmarks.
I see some more real estate.
But and I'm also going to be taking commissions to help like make sure that I, pay for the table and everything of little chibi characters.
Ooh,
Okay.
nice.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
information about that is going to be coming out of the woodwork pretty soon of what those are going to look like and how much that's going to cost. But yeah, I'm going to
Yeah,
be
let
busy.
us know because we
Yeah.
can shout it out in the Discord and get you
Yeah,
pumping.
around.
That'd be
I got
great.
you.
Speaking of my Discord, it's grown a lot. A lot. Have you noticed, Lulu, how much this fucking thing has gotten?
Yeah.
I'm scared. I
So
need
all
more
of these
mods.
I'm loving
fucking
it.
notifications.
I need so many
Yeah.
more mods.
I silenced it long ago for the notifications, but every time I pull it up, there's like 30
So many.
in every
So many.
in the different channels, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I missed
What-
like 5 conversations today.
When I
Only
wake
5?
up in the morning and I see the amount of notifications in my Discord, I legit have a panic attack. I'm like, what the fuck do I do? I didn't
My shit
expect
burned
this.
down.
Right, exactly. Okay, let me catch up. Okay. Ooh, okay, people are doing okay. People are doing okay. I can start my morning. No, I'm actually
job,
pretty ecstatic. And the reason why I brought it up is because I see we have 16 viewers today. This is awesome, guys. Thanks for stopping by. Make sure to say what's up in the chat. If you are interested in joining the Discord, we talk about literally anything from Final Fantasy to games to movies. We watch movies, we watch anime, we want to talk about life, we talk shit. There's some boobies in there. You might see a little something weird, but
Don't worry
it's a
about that,
Discord.
don't worry
Don't
about
worry
that.
about it. It's going to be okay. Make sure to check me out in the About Me section of the twitch.tv/ninjaton. And we have a Discord link. So if you want to join, go ahead and join. Rule number 1, no kink shaming. Just remember that.
Spooky. If you say ill anime one more time,
I swear to God, I'm gonna kick him. He's done. You're done. He's the biggest weeb in the group. I don't know why. He's a closet weeb. It's okay. We still love you. It's all
I mean,
right.
could you anime be
Closet.
considered a kink?
No,
Huh?
no, it can't be
No?
considered a kink. No, because
not
he's
if you actively partake of the anime community.
he's out here being an anime Uncle Tom. That's just worse than kink shame. You know what I mean? Yeah, I said it. Yeah, we went there. Yep.
Oh my
Damn.
Yep. He put more anime memes in my Discord than there's ever been in the whole entire ownership of the Discord. No.
You know, he's competing with Dim Sum, bro. That's why.
There's no competition. Dim Sum's been overran. It's over. The competition is done.
Look. In like 2 weeks, when we put the leveling thing on there, he's already hit level 10.
He's higher than level 10. You didn't see?
Did he already hit another level?
I'm pretty sure he's quite higher
it was
than
this
10.
afternoon when I checked.
No. I think he's only 10.
I thought it was
He's only
higher
10.
than that.
I'm
No,
I'm
100%
higher than
he
that.
has the highest level.
Well, you're higher than that because
No,
you
not-
cheat.
I can cheat. I totally pad my numbers.
All right. Next,
I'm
we're
not
going to
gonna
hit the segment everyone's probably waiting for, and that's the Kami Manga Minute. Give us the recommendations for the week, my friend.
2 seconds. One of them, right? I got one of them that I can remember off the top of my head. It has 2 names. One is alcohol is for married couples, or Love is Like a Cocktail.
Ooh.
It's kind of it's romance, and it'll tell you how to make a good cocktail at the end of the chapter.
I think there's an anime about this.
Yes, that was the follow-up. There is an anime about it. They're like 3-minute shorts, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So they're real quick if you want to watch them. I think it said it's like 14 episodes. So you can watch that, or if you read it, I think it goes a little bit more into it because it talks about the main couple and then 2 other sets of couples that they're all friends with. So like all of them are friends together. It's really cute. It's heartwarming, and if you like alcohol, you'll learn how to make some good cocktails. So that the other one, I gotta find the title.
So Shokugeki no Soma, the bar. Got it.
Not as horny. Yes.
I mean, it's got alcohol in it, so are you sure?
Nah. It's still not horny. It's still not horny. I'm gonna hit y'all with an action banger this time. The second one will be the executed sage is reincarnated as a lich and starts an all-out war. So,
Long
and
time.
that one, it's a revenge story. The sage and the hero are OP. As the title said, you know, they die, and then they go. The sage goes crazy, and now he's a demon king. So it's pretty good. Not horny, not horny like Redo of Healer. So it's
Okay, I was
literally
about
just
to say it's
fucking
literally
God.
the same
No.
storyline. It sounds like to me.
I have a couple revenge ones, but no, this one he's literally just I'm here to, you know, fuck y'all over because you fucked me over. So that's what that whole
Nice.
that whole story is about.
All right.
Oh,
So
yeah.
yeah, those are the two for the week.
All right, so I'm going to segue this into an anime conversation. Sorry, Spooky, you're fucked. All right, so recommended to Luna to watch some anime. So we're going to talk about some stuff because we also had batches in the chat. And I recommended, especially because of like you're a Final Fantasy 14 player, which a lot of people that have been coming through are Final Fantasy 14 players. We had a conversation about Sword Art Online today, right? Because great anime with some terrible parts, right? Lulu, are you caught up in Sword Art? You're not?
your Sword Art girl.
Oh man.
She said, "Fuck that show."
Oh man. How much of it did you watch, if any?
I slept through most of season 1.
Damn.
Like everybody. Okay.
Well, the thing is that she doesn't do death games. That's the thing, is that's not really Lulu's cup of tea, so I can see her not really being into it.
Pause it.
Sword
Thanks
Art
for the
Online?
sub, Karma.
Is it a-
Yeah,
Which one you
pretty much
died?
is. Yeah.
I liked what I saw of season 1. I was just really tired when we were watching it.
Mm-hmm,
So that's why I would kept falling asleep mid episode. I saw most of I guess it's either the second half of season 1 or the second season. It's when they're in the other world and there's the
fairies.
Yeah, that's what
That
I was
season,
gonna say.
that second half of season 1.
Yeah.
So to explain
Like
kind of like
1.5.
the beginning of season 1 is like, you know, everybody's stuck in this anime or in this game, and they have to try to reach the top level to get out. And if they die in real life. The second half is everybody escaped except for the main female character. So the main character has to go back into this other world to pull her out because they've now locked her mind somewhere else. So he's trying to save her. This other game, not nearly as cool as the original one, so makes it a little, it makes it kind of fluffy. Then the second season, first half, is called GGO Online, which is like another segue to another game, which is like guns and stuff like that. But Kirito, the main character, has a lightsaber. Pretty fucking dope. Not gonna lie, that shit was pretty cool. And a handgun. That's literally my dream setup. If I was ever in like a fantasy world, give me a lightsaber, a handgun, and like super speed. Fucking go. Then the second half of that season segues because after, you know, they win, they go back to the elf-ish world, and they're trying to regain Excalibur because, you know, Kirito's like, hey, I really want to go get this sword. Will you guys go with me? And it's kind of like their adventure to get the sword. Then in season 3, which was the most recent one, they're like, you know what? We got kind of soft. Time to fuck you guys up again.
You skipped a whole other.
I'm not going to talk about that. No, nope. We ain't talking about that. We ain't talking about that.
If
Fuck
I'm
that part,
be...
bro.
No. It's just really fucking sad. And
that's why I said fuck that part, bro.
Yeah, that shit's rough. It's super rough. So what were you saying, Lulu?
Am I allowed to be blunt and slightly not safe for work here?
Of course.
Once we got into Shion's ass online, I lost all interest.
So let's be real
with you for the most part.
But it wasn't because of the ass, because I mean, I like some fan service. I'm just shooters. They're not me.
So
and
that's the thing.
Where I fell off.
Right. That's the thing, is that's not the whole season. That's just like 6 episodes, and then that's over.
Idea.
Yeah,
it's no idea.
Yeah, so it's only like the first half of that like so they do it in arcs. Every season is 2 arcs, it seems, except for the most recent one, which is Alice's Yin, which they followed the same arc for the whole time, which blew my fucking mind. It was awesome. Like the whole time we were watching this season. Me and Corey were hype as shit. Like, oh shit, oh shit, Sword Art Day, let's go. You know, it was crazy because we were just really into
the end
it
of the season.
until and then shit got fucking weird.
And you're just like, okay, whatever.
I mean, no, you know what? It was good. It's just that once they get into like the out of game stuff, like it gets a little bland is the problem. But that's neither here nor there. I would recommend you take a look. Yes, some of it gets a little weird and it does kind of taper off at the end of the first season, but it's definitely a good show that's got a mix of fan service, action, comedy, love triangles. It's got, it's all based off of MMOs and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool.
Okay.
If you don't like, sorry.
I will be risking a lot if I go and watch this anime.
How would you be risking a lot? Please tell. Do tell. You're risking your sanity or
if at any point my husband comes in and sees me watching Sword Art Online,
oh yeah,
oh no,
I will never hear the end of it.
Is it because you gave him a lot of shit about it? Is that what it was?
No, it's just we've collectively just. So his favorite anime has always been Dot Hack.
Oh God. Okay.
And when you've grown up on Dot Hack,
you can't go to anything else.
It's really really hard to take Sword Art Online seriously, especially when you've grown up on Dot Hack and you're a writer.
So I was of the Dot Hack group and I liked Dot Hack, but I'm gonna say that Dot Hack is the Dragon Ball of isekai anime. Get mad at me. I don't care.
I would almost argue that Dragon Ball is better than Dot Hack.
I have to agree with you there as well.
Dot Hack has a lot of issues with it, but it created the storytelling created a certain level that I don't feel Sword Art Online reached. Mind you, Sword Art Online is also like a translation from a light novel, so it's not meant to be the same level of seriousness.
Right.
My love went into
Log Horizon?
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
Until
that is a banger.
Season 2, and they started talking about money, and I don't math. And then I was like,
economy.
Well, so like the thing about the math part, and I agree with you, like when they started talking about economy and stuff like that, got kind of weird, but it was so required to like explain how like they were going to be able to try to convert how the world works to help them get out. Mm-hmm. And in season 3, which I just recently started, I wanted to wait to be able to binge it. That whole season 2 arc of like, hey, we need to go like find this money that we need to be able to open these portals, that turns into like they go to their first raid and it's awesome. Like they go in and they're fighting these huge bosses and shit. Like you stopped at the wrong time.
I swear to God. Back.
Then they had the Christmas time event and the ninja chick. Oh my God, dude. No, it gets badass. Like you missed out hardcore.
If you're trying to convince me to watch SAO, you've just ruined yourself because now I just want to go back and watch Log Horizon.
No. You do both because so here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. Log Horizon is the quintessential MMO anime. That is how it like the talks that they have about guilds and people coming in and trying to take like we have in Final Fantasy, we have Sprouts. And I've heard conversations of people talking to Sprouts and giving them incorrect information. So I've walked over and said, hey, like, no, this is how you should do it. Like, there's like so many things that happen in Log Horizon that happen when you're playing actual video games. It's fantastic. But then Sword Art Online is like the Dragon Ball Z of Isekai. And it's that to a T, but I think people hate parts of SAO because they're quick to say, well, they don't die anymore. So, like, what's the point of watching it? Keep watching it because it does get good. It does get better. Like, Alicizien, fantastic. That movie, what was the movie that they had with the AR stuff?
Order Scale.
Right. Yeah, dude, the music in that movie on its own was enough just for me to watch it. Like,
my only thing, though, was Kirito's character in the movie.
Yeah, he was a little bland.
That took me out of it because I was like, this is not end of season 2 Kirito. Like, what are we doing?
So the thing about from the chat, somebody said I hated Sao because I didn't like Kirito. I never believed he'd go lose. He loses quite a bit actually, and in Alicization, like that's literally the season where he has just lost everything. So watch the season, and you'll see what I'm talking about. It's like they removed the death out of a lot of stuff, but in Alicization, a lot of that comes back in a weird way, but in a good way. So I just wanted to bring that up and talk about it because it was cool. The anime she watched first was Is It Okay to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon? I was like, oh, and that's your first one? Wow. Okay. Yeah, Daimachi. Yeah. I was like, wow, baby. Yeah. I was like, whoo, you're starting off with a banger. I'm so sorry you're now spoiled. Like, I said you should watch Your Lie in April because I was like, what kind of TV do you watch? And she watches The Bachelor and stuff like that. So I was like, oh, so you need some drama in your life. Okay, I got you. I'll put you on some drama.
That manga was so rough. That was so rough.
Yeah. I remember because me and Luulu were talking about it as it was coming out. And she, for whatever reason, for a while was like, I'm not going to watch this. And I was like, no, I'm going to watch it. You need to watch it.
You made the right fucking choice.
We also both... Yeah, we also both watched another banger, which I never would have thought I was going to watch, which is Yuri on Ice. Because I've never watched anything like that before. That's definitely out of my wheelhouse. But I do have a recommendation for anime that is not either of those shows that we talked about. And I'm trying to get James to watch it. And I don't know if he did complete it or not. But you guys, if you like anime, and you haven't yet, watch this anime called Erased.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, we did talk about it.
Erased is like quintessential anime entertainment, meaning like it could have been a TV show and it would have been just as good. Yes,
it is.
Yeah,
there's a live action version.
Oh, is there? I had no clue.
It's very well done.
So we talk about isekai a lot because that's the current end all be all drama of anime right now.
Yep.
Yeah. I died. I got hit by Bus Sama, and now I'm the strongest hero. This particular anime is about someone who gets the chance to solve their own murder. So they're to be killed, and they don't get isekai. They go back in time to middle school, which is where whatever transpires in the movie or the show starts. That's when like the things that led to that moment started. So he has to go back and try to solve his own murder. And it is smart, it is mystery, it's got a little bit of everything. Like, I think like if Kevin Feige had written this, it couldn't have been better.
Oh shit.
So like, it's really that good. Like I'm gonna probably just watch it a second time because I liked it that much. But that's neither here nor there. We're now gonna move.
Party anime.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah! I'd be a watch party anime. We could do that in the server if you guys want to. I know Kami needs to because he hasn't seen it.
Yeah. I think I only watched the first episode with the girls.
Yeah, it's so good, so good. Train Kun. Yep, you already know. Oh, Richie's down. Okay, cool. We'll schedule it up. We also we're also, just in case you guys are wondering, if you are joining the Discord, we are going to be starting next week our Marvel Avengers marathon, which is going to be. We're going to try to do Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 2 movies a day, which is going to be rough. It's going to be real fucking rough.
It's going to be real rough.
Which means less gaming, but that means because we're going to be closer to Endwalker, we'll probably just hang out in Limsa and chill mostly like we're doing right now. So because it's kind of like the downtime in Final Fantasy.
Definitely spooky.
It's a good time to do that. So now, and I know it's a little bit early. We usually go quite a bit longer, but my topic today was a little stressful. My days have been stressful the last couple of days. So I want to move into what your topics are, guys. We're going to start with the person who's prepared. Corey.
Me? All right. Wholesome question this week. Hold on.
Wholesome question. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, Discord link is in the description below if you are on twitch.tv/ninja12. If you're watching from your phone, you can also see the About Me section there as well. It should be with like all of the headers and labels and like the social media stuff.
I think it's on console that it's the most difficult to get a hold of.
Yeah. So if you're on console, go to your phone and go to.
Send me a message. Send me a message. I got you. All right. So, question for the week, y'all. You ready?
Not really. Your questions suck. Not like bad. I mean, suck is in like. Yeah. I gotta like sit back and like really think about my life for a second.
Oh yeah, no. You were really about to think about your life, like
shit.
for real.
Oh no.
So today is, what do you think your greatest accomplishment to date has been, and how do you want to expand upon it?
Oh man.
Be whatever, it doesn't have to be, anything monetary, anything with your job, school, just your life in general.
I thought it worked, but it doesn't work. My greatest accomplishment. Okay. I got one. I got two. Okay. Because I don't have favorites. You guys already know I don't have favorites. Okay. First one. And I tell people this all the time, and people in the stream probably don't believe me. People in the game don't believe me, but I work for NASA. And that was a childhood dream. Whether it's the job that I'm doing now or flying spaceships, I work for a badass company. And if I tell people where I work, they're like, no, you fucking don't. I'm like, okay, I'm just a stripper. So, it is what it is.
How did you go from NASA to stripper, dog?
Because, I mean, if you don't believe I work at NASA, what else do you think I do? My hair's not dyed like this for a reason.
Okay. All right.
So then my other accomplishment would be the community, man. I feel like we grow and grow.
I feel like that's where you were going, but
yeah.
Stripper threw me out,
Yeah. I had to, I can't do it without making people laugh. You already know. But no, I definitely feel like Twitch and my YouTube have been my baby forever, and they've been small, and I've loved it because, I recognize every name that has come through here. Today, I couldn't tell you who Shotgun Karma is. Obviously, they're new, but like I would typically have known, like, okay, I know this is one of the homies from real life. They came to check it out because we talked about something. Oh, this is one of the people from, this group, and this is one. Like, I literally could tell you where I knew every single person in my stream from.
And now you know who it is.
I mean, now I know, so now I won't forget the name. But what I'm saying is that, like, it's crazy to think that, like, and maybe in another week or two, this has been 2 weeks. Guys, this has been 2 weeks of growth. 2 weeks. Literally only took me talking to people in Limsa. 2 weeks. Imagine what happens when Endwalker comes and we're talking with more, and well, I say we, but I put it on me because, like, I typically, try to force myself upon everybody that I come across, unfortunately.
Just a little bit.
Whatever. Rastin made that evidently clear the other day. I hate him and love him for it, but it is what it is. But, like, to me, I feel like if I continue the way I'm trending as far as, like, meeting people, continuing, making friends and stuff like that, like, I can see this growing to be a lot larger, and like, that makes me incredibly happy. So, yeah, that's me. Sorry, I didn't mean to bogart all that time, but... All right, who's next?
Okay.
You can go.
One of you. Okay.
Luulu.
Or you, Lou.
All right, I'll go.
Yeah.
I'll start with what isn't my greatest accomplishment.
Okay.
My kid is not my greatest accomplishment.
Oh, no.
Because her life is not my accomplishment, still be hers.
Yeah.
I like that. That.
Yeah. Don't be one of the, what was that baby's name? The one that was really famous because her mom kept putting in her pageants even though she was drop dead ugly.
God, I know who you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about?
Honey Boo Boo, bro.
Yeah. Honey Boo Boo. Yeah, don't be that. If you have kids, don't do that. Let your kids enjoy their lives. Don't try to live through them.
And I feel like that's the most common. Like, anyone who knows their parent was probably expecting my daughter. Nope, she is not my accomplishment. She is her own accomplishments. As for my own accomplishments, I would have to say, kind of the same thing as you, Ninja Twan. It's the fact that a year ago, for me now, roughly a year ago now, I was dreaming about opening an Etsy shop and dreaming about starting streaming more seriously, dreaming about even thinking of applying for an artist alley. And now I have a YouTube channel, stream, Etsy. I'm still small, very, very, very tiny, but I'm doing things that I only dreamed I could do when I was younger. So
Yeah. Yeah.
that's
And it's
pretty
a lot of
cool.
work. It's a lot of work.
Oh
Like,
God,
and
yes.
especially when you're trying to do anything social media by yourself, no less, you know, trying to market and manage and financial and all that stuff. Like, even like she said, her tablet was her most expensive piece of, you know,
Quit.
tech in her room. And, you know, who knows if she would ever have sold a piece of art, but you have to do something to get into it, you know, like we talked about it the other day, like the stream setup that I have is dumb. It is way dumb. I don't need all this. Like I could probably do this with one monitor, a laptop, and a console.
A lot of people do.
But yeah, I know. And they're probably way more famous than I am. And they spent thousands less, you know, like it's just crazy to think that like you can have a dream like me or Luulu have and then try to turn it into something and finally start seeing fruits of labor. Like that's when things start getting into the zone of like real, I say relief, like, because like, yeah, I did this for my friends. I did it to hang out with people. I did it to be around people when I couldn't be. And then now it's turning into more. So yeah, I totally feel that. James?
All right. I think landing my current job is something that I consider absolutely amazing. The company I now have that I work for now, compared to every other job I've ever done or worked with, I do not have, or I never had the amount of benefits that I have. My managers kind of see me as an equal, which is completely different than,
You're right.
you know,
That's huge,
previous
really.
jobs. Being able
Feedback.
to, yeah.
Fuck that place, dude.
Man, I fucking hated it. But like I get pulled, like uh, I met with the owner of the company in a meeting, what was it, about a month ago?
Mhm.
Like was put on the spot to go over numbers. I was jittery for the rest of the day, but like the fact that my managers have that kind of level of respect to know that
Mhm.
I I know my stuff, um, and be able to jump in there, like I'm set for life as long as I, continue along the path. Because I mean, like, what is it? We don't have a union in the company, but we still have like all the amazing benefits that a union provided.
Mm.
So
Mm.
one of the very few companies that has, not only do they give me a 401k, but what's the other thing they call it?
With the Roth or Cobra?
No, it's
Uh,
usually only found in unionized companies.
Pensions?
Pensions, yeah.
Yeah.
I've got a pension. So
Mm.
essentially I stay with the company for another, well, 15 years, like that 20-year mark, and I can retire and be set
Nice.
between the
Nice.
401ks that I've been transferring around and finally gotten to this one, and then now the pension.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh yeah.
I'm happy. I'm happy,
I
happy.
like that. I
Oh
fucking
yeah.
like
Now
that.
move your bitch ass back to the VA and everything will
Yeah,
be
man.
great.
You know, one of these days.
Maybe. Like
He says,
I am seriously looking around right now to see cost of living costs in
hey,
areas
bro,
to find something that's actually
just
good.
get one of those border
So,
towns in NC. You know, if you go to like Elizabeth City, that's only an
Yep.
hour from here. So let's
yeah,
Yep.
go.
but I need internet.
Oh, you got me. You got me there.
Like, okay.
So Elizabeth City is close enough to Virginia Beach that it does get internet, so you'll be fine.
But I also don't want to have to meet a van for the DMV.
True.
So,
Kami. Oh, sorry.
yeah. No,
Kami.
that's it.
What
Good
about you, dude?
setup,
What's
right?
your other than being a mod in the channel and hanging out with the
Okay,
squad? What's your
other
greatest?
than being a mod. No, I definitely have to say one of them is definitely hanging out with the squad and squad adjacent members. Um,
Squad
you
adjacent. I
know,
fucking love
yeah,
it.
because the people I live with, they are totally squad adjacent, but they're great. I love them to death. They definitely help me grow and keep moving forward. Um, Other than that, it would be definitely like being one of the first people in my family to go to school and finish with a bachelor's. That's definitely something that I'm proud of.
Mm.
And then, if I go and get my master's, I think I'll be the only one currently that would have a master's.
Oh yeah.
So that would be something huge for me to expound upon with. So I think those are definitely my two things. Y'all are great. I love y'all. Definitely get me into a lot more fuckery. But also some good growing with it,
Yeah.
So it's definitely great.
Yo,
It's definitely
hey Lulu, this motherfucking Kami's getting married on Friday. You coming to the wedding? I got an
Oh,
invite for you.
yeah. Hold on. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
No,
I'll
I
give
got
you
her.
the invite
I
right
got
now.
her.
Yeah.
I got it.
You
It's
gotta be you
Friday,
gotta be online at 11 p.m.
11 p.m. Friday night. Late enough for you to put the kiddo away, kiss the
Yeah.
husband
Get away.
goodnight. Yeah.
Let me open his closet.
Yeah, man. Get her
Put her
bed,
in
go
her,
ahead and lay down.
put her in the kennel. Leave some treats behind and come to this goddamn wedding.
Yeah, like the weddings they're real fucking cute and shit. And I
Yeah, they're
think
pretty dope.
that'll be something that you'd enjoy actually seeing. Yes.
If you haven't yet, yeah.
I've
Did you and
actually,
the hubby have the wedding yet? Oh, okay.
Ooh.
that was one of the first. We did that years ago.
Gotcha. So let me tell you about our experience the other day.
Yeah, I know
So-
Spooky said you can't go to.
So I was paid a lot of money
Monday.
on Sunday. I negotiated terms for $1 million gil to do a wedding for somebody. So I paid Rev and Kami, even though Kami fucked up. We'll talk about that in a
That's
minute.
okay. That's okay.
We got
Can we not? I was already really sad about it.
All right. I'll leave that part out. So we planned a lot of the entertainment for the wedding. So the groom didn't know what I was going to be doing, but I told him, I was like, hey, this is kind of like the package we're doing for a trial run. We'll sell it to you cheap. We'll do pictures. We'll do music. We'll run your after wedding party. We can either do it at my bar, which we're seated in now, you can see in the stream, or we can do it at your place and you want to do it at his place. So at the beginning of the wedding, I had James and I posted up in front of the chapel and we were playing I Want to Marry You.
Aww.
We had it playing while Corey was trying to get everybody together to take a photo for the bride and groom and stuff like that. Everybody went inside and the wedding started. James and I were, I keep swapping names, guys. I'm sorry. James and I were sitting at the front of by the altar playing the wedding march, while everybody was getting seated and stuff like that. So that was really nice. And then at the end, we played it again because the bride and groom aren't in the room walking. It's a cut scene for the walk down, so they couldn't hear. So we played it there, which was kind of funny because in order for us to be able to leave the instance, they have to walk out the front door, and they literally just stood in place and cheered and popped wine for like 20 minutes. So we just sat there playing the wedding march the whole entire time. Like, are they ever gonna fucking stop? Are they gonna stop doing this yet? Like, we've been playing this forever. It was hilarious. Yeah. So it was actually really cool. Then afterwards, I set up a whole musical playlist. We played some duets. We had Rastin come up and play some songs. I told some pretty funny jokes before a couple of the songs, which I thought were they were strategically lame enough to be like wedding toast things that people would say like at a wedding. Like for instance, we were gonna play a couple of funny songs like One of them was Britney Spears' "Toxic," right? So I was like, hey, no matter what you do, try to keep toxicity out of your wedding, or out of your lives. I said, try not to go to sleep angry with each other, and just kind of like a weird kind of like toast before every song. And then we played a song by our favorite band, Tenacious D, which is called "Fuck Her Gently," and before that, I was waiting for her to laugh.
Yeah.
So before we played the song, I
loved it.
Yeah, he loved every second of it.
They loved everything about
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
It was awesome.
So the toast before that, I said, after the wedding, the dresses, the suits, the ties, the shoes, and all the guests are gone, the wedding is no longer for the bride. The night is for the groom. And we just started playing the song. It was pretty awesome. So, we had a great time. It was fun.
It was funny.
Yeah. We got a lot of really good pictures. If you're in the Discord, you can go to the Limsa After Dark channel and scroll up. There's tons of pictures that I had to take.
There's still more coming that I'm working on.
Yeah. He's still editing. So we got to get those out. Now, I'm going to do something different today. No reactions today. I was going to troll through some of the memes and stuff that we have, but I'm going to try to compile those later to try to go through, because we have so many now that it's kind of hard to differentiate what's good for Twitch and what's not. So we have a chat today. We've got 13 people in here. Do you guys have any questions for us? Anything that you'd like to know that we can answer for you? We'll take 3 or 4 questions if you guys want to present some. I always ask in the YouTube videos if anybody wants to drop comments with questions, but it's still taking a little time for that to pick up. So I'm always curious to know.
Luulu asked her question while we wait for questions to come in.
Yeah. So Luulu, who I've skipped like for the second day in a row, what's your question?
It's chaos.
Okay, I know my place. To be seen and not heard.
Oh my God!
No,
Don't do this! Don't do this! Don't do this! I'm feeling kind of attacked right now.
We're not having that conversation today.
All right, so you guys all play Final Fantasy 14, obviously. We all do.
Of course.
I know at least some, if not all of you guys, have used to play World of Warcraft.
Dabbled.
What are your thoughts of the streamer Asmongold?
Ooh, I'll take this one first. So I've been watching Asmongold for a long time. Prior to the whole, like, it's time to move to Final Fantasy or not. I'm talking like Heaven's Word trailer reveal, like Asmongold. And I know that the common look at, or outlook of Final Fantasy compared to WoW is, weebs, or the game doesn't look great to us because it's not World of Warcraft, yada, yada, yada. I'm glad he decided to try it out, because it's kind of one of those things, like, you play, like, even the opposite, right? So if you've never played World of Warcraft, I would say try it, because it is in and of itself a good MMO if you have the right people to play with. And by right people, I mean like fun, non-toxic friends, etc. to play with, because it's not a bad game by any means. It's just old. Like it's dated. Like you can tell how old the game is when you play it. It doesn't look great, that kind of thing. But it is a fun game. It's got a lot of content. So to see that he did take the plunge and start playing it, and to see him playing the game that I like playing and enjoying it, was great. I have to say, it's been a cool ride watching him experience kind of like moment to moment everything that I've done in the last 8 years. So that's my kind of take on that.
Yeah, he changed up his attitude about the game
real quick.
I think I've been watching a lot of his videos for the last couple of months since I've gotten back into the game. And like a year ago, he was like, "Nah, I'm not playing that game. Not playing that game." And so many people were like, "You're gonna play that game."
Yeah.
And he changed as soon as he got in the game and actually started playing and saw the community.
Yep.
It's night and day.
It was character creation for him.
Yeah. Well,
Immediately, he was like,
spent
"Oh
so
shit!"
much time doing that. Like, he
Yeah,
had
it's
so
awesome.
much fun with his viewers just getting in there, and then the events that they've set up for him, his viewers, to transition into Heaven's Ward was awesome.
The walk through the gate.
Mm-hmm. Like, I've enjoyed watching it. I think his character, he's tuned up to 10, and like, I feel for him because of everything that's going on with his mom right now.
Yeah, he's having a kind of a rough time right now.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I think he's overall he's a great streamer. He definitely he knows his viewers, so he can play to it, and he's definitely got that strength. I want to see when he gets to actual Shadowbringers, how his reactions go through that entire storyline.
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I can see him throwing,
That's when you start
just
getting
turning
fucked
off
up.
the stream at a couple of different locations. Like, I know he likes to, at sad points, he tries to roll off them. I don't think he's gonna be able to do that.
No,
He's
no
not
rolling
gonna,
off these ones, bro.
like Stormblood alone, he's not gonna be able to roll off those.
Nope.
And so, like,
I mean, when he got to the end of when he got to Heaven's Ward, and he saw what happened with the Warrior of Darkness or whatever, and homie girl, yeah. Like, every time somebody betrays him, he's like, "Are we gonna murder this man?" Oh no, he's good again. Okay.
Yep.
Oh man, but I liked him.
Yeah.
That's
Corey, do you have an opinion?
I can't really say that I do. Admittedly, I haven't watched a lot of Asmund stuff, but I can say what I've heard, which y'all have all heard. I got so many article recommendations from Google and YouTube saying, "Hey yo, you should check out that Asmund is finally playing Final Fantasy." Like, I knew he was a hardcore WoW streamer, like Soda, and I knew like this was a huge deal for him to switch over because of everything that was going on with WoW and how people were feeling about it in the community. So like, I get it. I'm glad that he did come over and give it a chance, and that he's enjoyed what he's done, and he's getting good content out of it. But for me, it's all right. Cool, we got another one. We did it.
Yep, pretty much.
Did it.
That's what matters.
Yeah.
Another convert, and what's crazy is his whole group has converted. They all, other than one, he's got one holdout.
Because everybody, I mean, for real, at this point, I don't blame the holdout, because just wait till Endwalker releases and then just fucking marathon it.
Right.
Because that's what I did in prep for Shadowbringers. Marathon the fuck out of it until I got there right at release.
Yep, so it's McConnell. Yeah, it sure is McConnell said it. Good call. Oh man, Luulu, do you have any thoughts on it?
For me, the only Asmongold I know is post Final Fantasy Asmongold.
Oh, okay.
I knew, I think I heard tips and tales of, oh, he didn't have a great reputation, or his chat doesn't have a great reputation. But beyond that, like, my introduction to him has been as a Final Fantasy streamer, and mostly on the YouTube section. So the Asmongold that I know talks openly about mental health and struggles that streamers have.
Yep.
Specifically, everything going on with his mom, which, by the way, when he started his interview with Yoshi P, one of the first things Yoshi P did was ask about his mom.
Yep.
So, like,
fucking Yoshi P, bro. That's the G right there.
Man.
He really is. But I've seen clips of him. One of my favorite things to watch is when he's scrolling down his own Reddit page, it looks like.
Oh, it's terrible. It's so bad.
He spends like half his stream just going through Reddit and watching videos and stuff like that. So,
and just watching him interact with his chat, like all of the memes and stuff at his expense, the Y'shtola love, the totally not a furry.
The pointer on the booby. Yeah.
That's bad, bro. That's bad.
How, like, his community does a lot of things that I think different streamer might find insulting or frustrating, and Asmund just rolls with it and turns it. He takes power from it and makes it a positive thing, which I really like. So I'm actually a little bit of an Asmongold fangirl. And then when I found out that he actually prior, like back in the day, I guess, had a horrible reputation,
Yeah.
I was shocked. I was confused.
So
he's a huge troll, I guess you could say, when he was in for the last several years, I guess.
I wouldn't say troll,
So,
but what I would say is that what it is there are things that people do. Hold on. How do I explain this? Hold on. How do I explain? No, it's not about that. All right. For example, say tomorrow somebody said to you, Twitch did XYZ. So tomorrow, nobody stream and we'll teach Twitch a lesson that we can't be done badly, but by them, we'll take the power from them or whatever. Right. So the response to that from an Asmongold perception is it's not going to work. It doesn't make sense for me to not stream tomorrow because some smaller streamers do not want to stream. He's saying that if you cannot convince the Soda Poppins, the Lyrics, the larger streamers on Twitch to do something like this, there's no effect to Amazon's streaming service. And he put that out on Twitter essentially. And because the smaller streamers that, tend to be part of the echo chamber of, oh, you're not being PC, or you're not being part of the group, or you're not helping, you're part of the problem, then dive on top of, whatever he says. Because he is a larger streamer, it is a great way to get clicks, right? So old Asmon, unfortunately, is kind of like old Soda Poppin', where you essentially just degrade your chat the entire time you're playing a game. And the reason why people do that is because it provokes the chat to stay and continue to chat and talk back. That used to be the old way people would Twitch stream. And Asmongold was a proponent of that. That's why he has literally one of the worst chats in all of Twitch. Like between him, Soda, oh God, it's terrible. It's so because he calls them idiots and inbreds and incels, and that's literally all they do the whole time. Chads or whatever they want to call them, at whatever the new word is. He has definitely changed quite a bit. Like he's gone from being the person that has followed the camp of I need to pander to the troll Twitch chat to now I am now at a point where I have an opinion and I have a platform and I'm going to use it to do what I want. And sometimes it's for the good, and sometimes he has an opposite opinion, but that's everybody, And whenever you have an opposite opinion, what happens? You kind of get shit on by, the media. So do I always agree with what he says? No, I don't. Like, full stop, I do not always agree with the things that Asmongold says, but do I think he's a great streamer? Oh, of course. He's great at his job. So, like, it's just how the communities work. It's just like comedy in the 90s and compared to comedy today. Like where are all the stand-up comedians that, used to be around? They're not anymore because they're scared. They can't really say the things that they used to say, so they're no longer relevant.
Unless you're fucking Dave Chappelle.
Yeah. But Dave Chappelle's like the weirdest outlier of all time.
They're trying to blow him up on Netflix. Netflix is like, nah, bro. Get away. Stop.
No.
Twitter try to cancel him, and he'd be like,
oh, they did.
They're trying
this last
again
month.
currently.
They're currently trying. Well, the problem was
like, no.
Well, the problem was that Netflix tried to screw him over money, and it's like, oh, okay, bet, pull all my shit off of your network, and like, oh, wait, we was just playing,
That wasn't Netflix.
It was Netflix. I think it was, wasn't it?
To Netflix,
no, his
he went to Netflix
release on Netflix.
I thought something happened with his releases on Netflix.
No, he said something in his last special that people are getting bent out of shape, and Netflix is defending him, saying no.
No, this was before that. This was before the current drama.
He came to the reason he went overseas is because he was getting screwed over, and he disappeared for 10 years, 15 years. He came back, and he's been with Netflix because they gave him a good deal. He's actually making his money.
What you're talking about is the
Saturday
second
Night Live.
newest one.
Right.
Yeah,
He's talking. That's the trans line was the problem currently.
Yeah. Mhm.
yeah.
Before. So no. Sorry, it was CBS and Viacom that he had a problem
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
over the Dave Chappelle show. I just looked it up.
Yep.
I just wanted to make sure. But yeah. So, nah, Dave Chappelle's a fucking Wonder Woman of comedy.
He's a
It's
bamf.
weird.
I
Yeah.
will say, I did try watching the special. I don't know if it's like if he has multiple ones or not, but like at the time,
Yeah.
his like latest special on Netflix. And I was not a fan.
Of the
Not
last
for
one,
everybody.
not the newest one.
I
Yeah, the
haven't
last
watched
No, I
one
don't think
this
it
was
was the newest one. This one was like right when he
Yeah.
returned to Netflix.
yeah, that was the first one on Netflix. Yeah, that one I'm with you. It was all right. Like
It
some
was
of them was
not-
like, yeah, but
What I was expecting, I was expecting something. I
More?
don't want to say
yeah.
funnier. I'm gonna say less angry.
Did you ever watch that movie
It's very
with Heath Ledger back in the day, A Knight's Tale, when everybody
Yeah.
walked to him and they were like, "I expected more." That's kind of how I
No,
feel
not,
about
not even.
it.
I mean, it's
Whoa,
Dave
wait, now that I
Chappelle,
think about it.
but
Which one are you talking about though, Luke? Because there's now 3 as of the newest one. It was the first one out on Netflix. There was another one that he did, but it was like at his house during COVID.
it was the first one out of
It was the other
Netflix.
one. Okay.
And it was a lot of the jokes felt a little bit dated for me personally.
Yeah.
And some of the humor just missed for me. It was one of those like I can acknowledge that I am watching an icon right now, but
Right.
that's not gonna make me keep watching. So I stopped.
Right.
Yeah.
But I would watch other parts of his stuff because I have enjoyed his stuff in the past.
Can we pause this conversation for a second? How the fuck have you not watched A Knight's Tale?
Who said
Because
that?
I'm sheltered.
You're oh man. Okay.
There's a lot I
Um,
haven't done or seen.
Adds to
Alexa,
the list.
Remind me tomorrow to queue up A Knight's Tale for Lulu and Discord sometime.
The Princess's Bride.
That I've seen.
12 p.m.
Ooh.
Okay.
All right.
I have
As
the
long as
book.
we've seen Princess Bride.
Okay.
Okay, so the reason why we need to watch A Knight's Tale is because it is a great work of Heath Ledger. Tomorrow at 12 p.m. Also, did you see the movie? God damn it, I'm not going to be able to remember it because now we're talking about stuff and my song just came on. All right, never mind. We're going to take this question though from Chaos. Y'all ready? You ready? Boxers or briefs?
All right. Currently, as boxers, I used to be a boxer brief guy though for a while. But it's totally boxers.
James, boxers or briefs?
It's a combo of both. I have the Manscaped boxer briefs. They are
Nice.
extremely comfy,
Nice,
breathable,
nice.
and they hold everything up.
Are they
Hey,
the
bro,
ones
hey,
with
bro,
the
hey, bro.
are they the ones with the egg pouch?
No.
Oh, you're fucking
Hey,
up, dog.
hey, Don't
Yeah.
drop their name. We're not getting sponsored by them.
Right. Hashtag not sponsored.
Oh my god.
So I'll change it up for Lulu. Lulu, do you prefer your men in boxers or briefs?
I mean, I was going to answer either way.
And I was going to say, and do you steal them?
I will have you know, sir, that they now make boxers for women.
True.
Yes.
True, they
I
do.
have seen them. Yep.
They do.
And
Do they just call those like
or-
spats or like Sophies?
Spanx.
no, they're
or
called
something.
Spanx?
boxers.
Okay,
really?
well,
Like
There you
it's legitimately like, are you tired of stealing your? I don't know. I haven't actually tried those yet because it's Instagram. But no, I like boxers. I like boxers. On my significant other, and I definitely steal them because they are great underneath dresses and
Okay.
skirts.
there you go.
Comfy.
There you go. I am a boxer briefs guy. I'm for sure, and always have been a boxers briefs guy. I did regular boxers.
Hey,
You
man,
remember they
this
used to be
work.
like they used to be super baggy, like for no reason.
Yeah.
And then they would get
That's why I
bunched up in your
switched-
pants and shit.
That's why I switched originally. Yeah.
Yeah. If you're wearing whitey tighties, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems and my balls ain't one hit, man. All right. Well, that will conclude the Squadcast episode 7. I appreciate everybody being in the chat for the live broadcast.
Don't get a question, James.
Oh, shit.
Well, no,
I
let
thought
me
you asked
answer
this
these
question.
real quick. Okay. Water.
God
is
damn
no,
it.
no, no,
not
no,
wet,
no, no, no.
No, we're not doing
And-
this. We're not doing it. We're not doing it. But you're right, though.
And a hot dog is a sandwich.
Kind
Totally
of.
sandwiched.
Kind of a sandwich.
It is a sandwich.
It's kind of a
It's a
sandwich.
taco.
It's
It is a
sandwich.
taco. Nope. Corey's right. Taco. 100%.
Taco is also a sandwich.
Taco requires tortilla, beef, and cheese, and okay.
What do you
I
think
don't
bread
know about
is?
all
Hot
that.
dog
Bell?
does not. Hot dog is not that.
Wait, are you saying that tortilla isn't a bread?
It's a corn tortilla.
Got his ass. Nope, there's flour tortillas too.
Those are tacos. Those are
Yeah.
Tex-Mex.
Nah,
No.
B.
Nah,
Yep,
you're
yep,
wrong.
Yep.
100%.
Yes, you
100%.
put cheese on a hot dog.
Tex-Mex.
Dude, I put cheese on a hot dog. Fuck yes. You make 2 hot dogs, 1 slice of American cheese. You put the slice of American cheese on the bottom of the bun. You pull the hot dog out, let it melt in there. Ah, so good. So good. You never got cheese brats before, James? That's essentially that,
Yeah,
but
they're
brats.
Terrible.
Nah.
You only go beer brat,
Nah.
and you
Cheese
soak them
brats.
in
Beer
your
brats
beer
go
that
up.
you want.
Beer brats are not bad. Beer brats are not bad, but I like the ones with like
You get
the cheese in the
cheddar
middle.
brats, not the cheese.
I mean,
Cheddar brats.
I mean that's cheese.
There's a fine line between
You
cheese and
understand?
cheddar.
You understand that I am not a cheese guy, right?
I am a cheese connoisseur.
I know that.
We know.
We know. As that turtle cheesecake says everything I need to know about your connoisseuring. What's your question, James? I'm sorry, man. I'm skipping ahead, thinking like we
I
somehow
feel like I
made it to
forgot it,
hour
but I think
42 without.
We kind of already got into it. So my question is, what is your biggest what's you're most excited about with Endwalker?
Most anticipated
So it's
Endwalker thing.
kinda- yeah.
Yeah. Well, if it's Reaper, if it's not Reaper, you're wrong. I mean,
I
Army.
personally, I can't wait for this story, man. I
Oh, yeah,
need
of
to
course
know
not.
what's going on.
what's
with this
going on? Oh
story.
yeah.
I'm ready to fucking cry.
My problem with the story right now is that
Yep,
we
yep.
know that this is the buttoning up of A Realm
This
Reborn.
arc. Yeah.
This
So,
is
like-
this is supposed to be the end of what's your god damn it, the crystals.
Yeah.
What
Hydalis.
Zodiac and Hydaelyn.
Well, it's a tie up
And
of what
I've got
happened.
I've got my own ideas, and I'm
It's a-
hoping they come to fruition. It would be so badass.
They're saying it's a tie up of the story from the Bahamut fight from the A Realm Reborn cinematic. So that story, because they have the council that comes about and all that stuff, is all part of that part of A Realm Reborn, which ties back to Hydaelyn and stuff. You're correct. My thing is that how do they then take Final Fantasy to a new expansion, or do they take it to a new expansion, or what's going to happen next? Because like if they button the one story that we have right now and it's done, what's next? Going to the moon? Awesome. But what is next? We walk through the big portal and now we're in fucking Azeroth. Like what's going to, what's going to happen?
You know what I'm ready?
So-
I'm most excited for the fucking music, bro.
Oh
I
my
already know
God.
Soken was in
Yes.
the lab. It's about to go crazy.
I'll be honest with you, man. If there's no song, like the twinning song goes so
There-
hard, bro.
If
Like,
there's not a twinning or a Lahi comp, I
me-
will be
so,
sad.
right. So me and my brother were talking about it today. I was like, you know what? I'm real sad. He was like, why? I was like, this is the last month of that kind of. Oh, you said Sage.
Yeah, I'm trying to be a Gundam healer. Let's go.
That's
Man,
definitely
looks
something that I plan to level for sure.
Hearing about
Oh.
the mechanics of it, it's going to be an interesting job.
Yeah, I agree. I'm not much for if I heal, which I don't do often. We all already know that. But if I heal, I'm not one to also DPS because I have to focus on healing. Because if I start DPSing, I stop healing. Right? I'll throw up the dots, I'll throw up the shields, and then I'll start AoEing, and then like the tank's dead. I'm like, fuck, what did I do wrong? But you're telling me that I can push one button and it does everything? Let's fucking go. I'm going to be the best healer on the planet now because I'm going to be doing all the damage and all the heals. Let's go. I'm in.
Come here and let me punch you. I need to heal this guy.
Yeah. Come take this lump so I can make him feel better. Wait, doesn't that defeat the purpose? No. You don't understand.
You know how the job's going to be working though.
Huh? What do you mean?
So you're going to use your mana to shield someone.
Yeah.
And when that shield disappears, you then get resources to use attacks.
Oh yeah. That's the stacks you get.
So,
yeah, we
you
watched that.
Protect someone else, so you got to throw someone in front of someone else's punches.
Well, no,
because
you
against this wall while I shield you real quick, so I can go ahead and smack this other dude.
Well, one of the abilities you actually get is like an ability that it pops all the shields on command every 30 seconds.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so you don't have to rely on it. Because what happens if you need that extra buff for healing, but your 2 DPS are not taking damage, you just pop it yourself, and then you can go in. So, like, they made it like at least a little bit more resourceful, fortunately.
Luulu.
So yeah, Luulu.
The farming. I really want to see what these, because I mean, we've been calling it Harvest Moon for Final Fantasy 14. Like, will I be able to make a farm and plant things and more than the current farming is right now? Because I don't actually like how the current farming is.
It takes forever for things.
I want to plant strawberries and come back in an hour to pick my strawberries.
The schnozberries taste like schnozberries.
At least take a couple of hours.
Yeah, because right now it's like 10 days or something like that. But the thing about that is that when you do sell those things on the market board, like an onion is like 150K. It's really dumb. So
yeah, but you gotta practically be a rocket scientist to be able to figure out like what goes when and where for how many cookies.
There are apps for that.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Fair.
Cool.
I would have to say the second thing that I'm looking forward to, I want to see these Fox girls.
Oh, yeah, James, you're not wrong. However,
it's okay.
Not wrong.
Hey, no judging.
I'm not judging. Sorry. Rule number one. We don't furry shame. I mean, we don't.
Hey, you didn't see about the Fox girls? That's one of the new race tribes.
Beast tribes.
The new beast tribe is the fox people.
That and the elephant peoples.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna button it up, guys. Thank you for everything. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the follows. We appreciate your time. Thanks for the talk. We appreciate everybody being here, and I know I say it a lot, but I feel like I don't say it enough. I want to say thank you to my co-hosts, the squad, of course, Kami, Reverie, Luulu. Thank you for hanging out with me today and conversing. I know the conversation was a little heavy at one point, so yeah, squad, make sure if you haven't watched the whole episode, you came in late, go check us out on youtube.com/ninjatwan, where you can find every episode that you've missed up until now. Also on there, we have Kami suggestions for manga if you need the links to find the downloads so that you can read, and any other relevant information like how to find Luulu. So make sure to check us out again. It's youtube.com/ninjatwan. And yeah, we're button up episode number 7. We'll see you for episode 8 on Monday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But before that, we have a stream on Wednesday. We're going back into Back for Blood, kill some zombies. Try to get a little bit further. We've been getting kind of beasted a little bit, even though it was on the easiest level. So come watch us scream and yell, getting trampled and jumped on by zombies is freaking hilarious. But, guys, have a good night. We hope to see you in the next one. Can we get a hoo-yah from the chat? A little hoo-yah from the chat. Just a little one. Just a little hoo-yah. Anybody? Richie? Anybody?
I don't know if we do it. Where's Strange at? Where's Richie at?
A little hoo-yah. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. Thank you guys for coming. Check us out. Have a great night. We'll see you in the next one. Peace. Oh my god! I didn't mute you yet.
I heard a Lala. Oh, there was totally no Lala here. Yikes.
But I didn't mute you yet. Oh.